Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be MackWinston. He's back with another Patreon cast. He's a patron of mine at patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for $10 a month, which gives him the right to send me any replay once a month, and I will cast it. It's Ultralove. It's going to be him versus ALASTHOR. Bottom left, it's going to be a red Protoss. It is MackWinston. Top right, it is ALASTHOR. MackWinston says, oh, taker of ladder points to ALASTHOR. Thanks to you, says ALASTHOR. Interesting stuff here. Extractor first here from ALASTHOR. Interesting. And it's a pool, so an extractor pool opening here. And scouting it is MackWinston, so he knows there are speedlings in his future a little bit earlier than usual. If this is a usual build here from ALASTHOR, then I think MackWinston knows how to handle it, all right? Walling off with a gateway. Are you going to expand? Expanding and then walling off with a cyber core or maybe a forge of some kind? Expanding here is ALASTHOR and cybernetics core coming up. The drone says, yes. Expanding after my extractor pool opening, is it? I will steal one of your gases. So, 0 lings into a lair. What? And then a second gas. What is this build? Here from ALASTHOR. It's going to be swarm hosts? Here from ALASTHOR? Alright. So, photon cannon and shield battery completing the wall with Bob the Zealot here. But I hate to inform you, MackWinston, there are 0 lings on the map. That was my response too, Mac. Proxy hatching it. Here is ALASTHOR. Stalker being built. I think 2 more probes and a stalker are needed to burn this hatch down before it goes up. We've got ourselves a 3rd hatch from ALASTHOR, a Nidus network, and lings. Slow lings. Slow lings. There we go. Nidus worm. Hurry. Kill it. No. Too late. Holy smokes. Slow lings inside your base at 4 minutes. And a proxy hatch inside your main. Making a queen. Making zerglings. Dude, this is such a weird game, dude. Such a weird build. All right, ALASTHOR, what is your APM? We're going to check. Average 75 APM, 92 for MackWinston. And still, no metabolic boost on the way. I feel like I've cast a game like this for MackWinston before, where a Zerg player takes over his main base, and MackWinston is here in his natural base, hunkered down, and building Tempests. Holy smokes. Main base down, 3 hatch, 4 hatch to 1 Nexus here. Throwing down a stasis. Okay, very good. Spine crawler being made, and going home are these slow lings. Another queen? Maybe? Why? Why are we going home? There's no counterattack coming. MackWinston is trying to take a 3rd base down here, and maybe he knows about it. Maybe he knows about the 3rd base. You can cancel it. You can cancel this 3rd base. If you know it's there, ALASTHOR. Baneling Nest. We've got a infestation pit on the way. A Phoenix on the way for MackWinston. Interesting. Oh boy. So that Oracle was attacking the lair. Got 3 kills though. 3 drones? Yeah, 3 drones there. And dude, scout. ALASTHOR. ALASTHOR, bud. Seriously, you got to scout that position. You have to assume that Mac is maybe going to try to take a 2nd base. Is this your camera? This is your camera. You're staring here. Okay, no spores in your mineral line. Seems like now you're getting a spore, but that Oracle's got 8 kills, man. 8 kills. Gonna swing around here. 30 to 31 workers. Yeah, ALASTHOR is not playing this particularly well. He has no idea. He is moving really slow, too. What's his APM? 85 APM. I mean, we shouldn't be playing that slow, but why are we staring at this? Why are you staring at it? You don't need to be staring at your base. I mean, spreading creep is one thing, but like watching your lair happen, I guess he's throwing up a spore. He, for some reason, somehow managed to get us around there. It's like, oh, wait, you do have a base. Up, triggers the stasis ward on the natural base of Mac, making banelings. He is blindly attacking. There you go. Hey, speed finished. He got speed for his lings. It's a miracle. Probes evacuating from the third base. We'll go back to everybody cam now that he has accidentally discovered this base is here. I'm really shocked that Mac doesn't actually have any cannons or shield batteries at this base at all. This Oracle is a heroic Oracle of epic proportions today. Wow. 17 kills on the Oracle so far. Defending, harassing, 22 kills on this Oracle. Every drone death. Most of those Ling deaths are on the Oracle here. Incredible stuff. But yeah, shield batteries and cannons at this base would have saved a lot of damage. And a lot of sadness for sure. So, let's see. 33 workers from ALASTHOR. He's got a hive. He's making a spire. I don't know if he wants to go corruptors or maybe broodlords or something. This is a clown fiesta for sure, dude. And he, 17, yeah, 17 probes have died. He didn't get any kills here, did he? He did not get any kills here, did he? Hang on a sec. Max at 24, 27. Do these banelings come down? Speed it up. Speed it up. They do come down. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, they do absolutely kill some probes. And then... no, just in conjunction. Okay, cool. So a bunch of probes died here on the attack. A bunch of probes died here to a baneling attack. It's 39 to 27 workers now in favor of ALASTHOR. Got a little bit of a zealot army over this way coming into the third base. And there's nothing to defend except for a single queen. So, nope, this is not going to do it, man. This is not doing it for anyone. The drones get away from the spore, and the Phoenix are ready and willing. Wait, if you all pick up, though, you can't kill. You need, like, one Phoenix to do the killing. All right, that was a weird pickup from Mac. That's okay. A lot of stuff happening, I understand. Lab bot here is like, yes, this is creep. I'm doing laboratory science. Hooray, banelings are back. And I guess... taking hit. Okay, more probes have died. 24 probes have now died. Shield battery healing up that cannon. Like, what did just happen? Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. Fourth base on the way from ALASTHOR. What a weird game. He's making mutalisks. Sure. MackWinston trying to get a third base down the bottom right. Again, a pretty naked expand. There are lings on the map that could run over there and shut it down immediately, but ALASTHOR's map awareness is basically 0. He doesn't have any overlords out on the map. He's not checking expansions. He doesn't have lings out there. He's just sitting here. Once again, I'd like to see his vision. He's like, oh, zealots are killing my creep tumors. Okay, lings. Banelings. Let's make some banelings. Oh, my mutas are done. Okay, here come the mutalisks. Go that way. And spread some creep here, I guess. And look at my main base for some reason. Okay, get a queen. We're going to inject, I guess, on my natural because the queen is dead over there or missing. That's exciting. And we're going to roll into this base. Oh, my gosh. Oh, probes, run, run. Good running. Great running by those probes. Absolutely top-notch running. But banelings on top of your cannon. They take it down. Ooh, almost depowered every gateway here. Almost took all of that HP off of that pylon. Not quite. Not quite. Couldn't quite get it. 54 workers to 34. Where did these mutalisks go? Here they are. You recognize there are a lot of Phoenix out. We saw them earlier, right? You understand there are Phoenix out? Like, you get there are Phoenix on the map. You didn't miss that, did you? Holy smokes. I don't know. I don't understand what these mutas are trying to do. He's making 7 more of them. ALASTHOR, I appreciate your creativity in your build. I do. Slowlings out of a Nidus, a proxy hatch in your main base, your enemy's main base. There's still creep here. MackWinston still can't take his main base back. That is amazing. But every other decision that you have made here, other than walking banelings into the natural base and killing probes, I do not understand it. I don't know what's going on here with you. Yes, more mutalisks are the answer. There are 5 Phoenix. Okay, killing a Voidery. Excellent job there, ALASTHOR. You're doing some good things here, but man, I am so confused about your overall plan here. We've got Corruptors. Excellent job. Corruptors do counter Phoenix. We've got a Greater Spire. All right, so maybe there are Broodlords in the future here. Oh boy. So Queen's coming through the Nidus that is still inside MackWinston's base. Could maybe spread some creep down here, except I think these cannons are covering it. Yeah, creep tumor there is disgusting and filthy. Really good. Zealots getting in the natural base, though, of ALASTHOR and killing. 19 drones have died. I mean, they have upgrades. They've got charge. Attack upgrades? No. Not really. This is definitely Clown Fiesta time. This is a classic MackWinston ladder game. I don't know where he finds these people at all. I don't understand. The mutas come all the way back home to deal with these zealots. That's nice. Would have nice to be, you know, if you would be here before the natural base got exploded, that would have been fantastic. A billion lings, too. Man, army value 69 to 21. Mac should be dead. But again, this base is providing immense amount of value, and ALASTHOR does not know it exists. Hasn't the slightest of ideas it exists. So who's going to try? That's a big stasis coming. You ready? Ready for a huge stasis? Huge stasis, and bam! Got it. Got about 8 lings there. Do the lings have upgrades? They've got adrenal. No attack or armor upgrades. The mutas are trying to fight the Oracle while the Phoenix obliterate them. Dude, that cannon is putting in so much value. These lings, all of them are trying to attack that one cannon, and only one of them at a time can, so the rest of the lings are bouncing around like idiots. This is amazing. ALASTHOR is giving this game to Mac right now. Just giving it to him. Like, please. Here, you take these mutalisks. Kill all these lings for me. I don't need them anymore. I know you need the XP more than I do. I mean, look, MackWinston has the maxed out XP for Protoss and has for many years at this point. But it is funny there's an XP system in StarCraft. Just because, again, it's pretty futile at this stage. If you've been around long enough. So the Brewlords... transfusing them. Awesome. Corruptors and queens defending. Loving this. More creep. Yes. More creep into the natural. Broodlings. Bam. Strikes and chewing. Strike and chewing. The Broodlord does have a default attack that does damage when the Broodling hits the target. It's like 20 damage. And then it chews, using a little bit more damage, and it scales up with melee attack upgrades. So ALASTHOR thinks he has this game won now. He pretty much does. He says, aha! MackWinston is only on one base. Meagerly up on one base. Dude, there are zealots running into your third again. I don't know. Maybe a sunken would be nice. The mutas dealing with the zealots is not a terrible idea. It's really not. Dude, corruptors, do not get chased over here. Do not get chased over here. Do not chase all the way over here. Do not chase all the way over here. Free corruptors, everybody. They are ready to go. Yeah, at this stage, ALASTHOR needs a bunch more corruptors, which he's got. He needs to scout this base. And then, yeah, give the lings some upgrades. They already have adrenal. Give them a +1 and a +1. And then let's just kill stuff. I think you have this game as long as you keep a track of where Mac is expanding to, which you're not doing a great job of. Dude, the creep all up on this Nexus. Not an animation we see a lot, but somebody thought about that. Somebody thought about the creep on the Nexus and said, what happens if there's a Nexus that gets creeped on? And that's the answer. Like how the creep disappears so we can get the full animation of the Nexus exploding, which doesn't include the creep. Oh, where are my corruptors? Arrgh, get them. Get them. It's such a weird composition. Queen, Broodlord, Corruptor. Once again, Corruptors overextending a little bit. They're going to die to these Stalkers. Stalkers do bonus damage to Corruptors because they're armored. Yeah, it's not the Phoenix killing them this fast. That is the Stalkers. That is some good play. Hey, he found a Nexus. Hey, he found another Nexus. Hold on a second. Maybe he can pull this thing off after all. Broodlords getting picked off here. ALASTHOR is sitting on 3,000 minerals and 2,000 gas, and he's building nothing right now. Nothing right now. Let's take a look at this man's camera. Ooh, got Contaminate down. I mean, I haven't done Contaminate in a game in a very, very long time. You probably know that. I mean, it said our forces are under attack. Should we do something about that? No, let's stare at this base.
Our forces are under attack.
Why? Like what? Oh, everything got lifted off. How did that happen? Because you were staring at a spine crawler. What is ALASTHOR doing in this game? Not making anything, that's for sure. He's like, I need more overlords. You're at 76 of 158 supply. You do not need those. Dude, his camera positionings are very strange. I don't understand them at all. Ooh, more Mutalisks. That's what I need. These Phoenix have been wrecking my Mutalisks all day. I've lost 21 of them. What I need is more. More Mutas. Lings, run away. Flee from this position. The creep spread is kind of incredible. Oh no, the Phoenix are back. Quick, get them. Get them. Get them. Fight the Phoenix, dude. Alice. Okay, MackWinston. Did you ask ALASTHOR if he's okay? Like, we honestly have Zerg players in 2025 who think the answer to Phoenix are Mutalisks. MackWinston is thanking his lucky stars right now that ALASTHOR is an idiot. Because the man does not know that Mutalisks are not the answer to Phoenix. In fact, it is the opposite thereof. 36 Mutas have died. We're just going to look at ALASTHOR's camera in this game because I'm ultimately very interested in what his thought process is. Is there perhaps a thought process? Man, he sure spends a lot of time looking at his bases when he doesn't really need to. Look, he's just A-moving. He's not... Look, he's... Yeah. He's watching his Lings take down assimilators. Oh my gosh, he's finally building spines for Zealots. Genius. Genius stuff here, ALASTHOR. Both players under 100 supply. We're still staring at hatcheries.
Mineral field depleted.
I mean, he's spending his money at least. He's not sitting on thousands of minerals. He's got 300 left. Why does he... Okay. Yeah, killed that. If ALASTHOR should win this game, except for the fact that he keeps throwing away thousands and thousands of gas and minerals into Mutalisks that are really not getting a lot of value today. Just not a lot at all. Cracklings, dude, putting in work. They don't have any attack or armor upgrades. Mac doesn't have those either, which is fun. Oh, he just said, where did my Mutas go? What happened to them? 44 Mutas have died, you Neanderthal. At least he stopped making Mutas now at 19 minutes. He's learned a lesson today. 7 Corruptors being made. Hooray. 56 workers to 60. All right, what's Mac up to? Mac's on 2 bases. He's got creep all over this base, which is honestly kind of very funny. Look at this creep spread from this high ground to that low ground. Like the animation went over this little building of some kind, whatever it is. Oh, yeah, that building's actually on different maps, but it's red sometimes. Oh yeah, like this one. This one's red. Laughing Game said it looks like a tennis court. Like, see, like a futuristic tennis court. See that stretch across the middle? It's like the Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy, the 90s attempt at VR that Nintendo put out. Everything was red. Like, it was a red color scape. That's all you had to play with was red. And I think there was Mario Tennis, and it was red like this. So I think that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, check out the series, the tournaments that Laughing Games and I do. The Soup StarCraft Global events. We did one of those just a couple of days ago. And there's a link in the description. It's souplive.com. Hydralisks from ALASTHOR. Okay. More Broodlords coming in, too. But we cast players like Rogue. Holy smokes. Rogue, Bunny, Byun. It's high-level stuff, guys. So check it out. It's a fun place to be. Nidus attempt, sure. Charge lots in Phoenix. That's what MackWinston decides he needs today. Maybe Stalkers if some more Broodlords show up, or I guess the Corruptors are more of a concern there, aren't they? Once again, this base is up. ALASTHOR, you know. Ooh, and the Hydra's getting lifted and killed. The Baneling getting decent hits, though. I mean, the Baneling's wiping out those Zealots pretty effectively. There's only 2 remaining. But this guy has not figured out that Hydras and the Mutas are not the answer to Phoenix. All right, Corruptors, let's go. The Phoenix have the range upgrade, which means they can kite you fairly effectively. They don't have any further upgrades, though. No armor, no attack whatsoever. Zealots on the counterattack. Once again, hey, guess what? There are spines at the bases now. Wait. None of the natural. But there are spines in other places. These Lings all rallied into a position, running past the Zealots as they go. Free Ling kills are awesome. There we go. Little spine help. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Caustic spraying down a cannon. Oh, hey, you can't defend yourselves if you're caustic spraying. Maybe fight the Phoenix. Maybe don't let them straight up kill you. Oh, he got the gateways and he's fighting the Phoenix. He can have his cake and eat it too. He believes that anyway. Oh my gosh, 42 Lings in production. Banelings on the way. Ooh, a Colossus. I mean, there's Corruptors running around, but hey, a Colossus trying to help with the Lings, sort of did. Wow, Caustic spraying down the 2 pylons, powering the buildings at this base. Canceling to, again, fight the Phoenix. This one Brewlord being like, yeah. Ooh, couple Phoenix die there. Flying them around Stalkers and a cannon, not a bad idea. Not about a bit of micro there, Mac, but losing Phoenix at an alarming rate. Another one goes down. Another one falls, and another one falls, and another one bites the dust. One Broodlord, no. 40 Zerglings, again, with no attack or armor upgrades. But man, the gate, like, he gave them Adrenal. It's hard for me to hate him. Yeah, even with shield battery, this many cracklings is hard to deal with. But deal with them we do. Shield battery depleted, but having attained its goal of keeping the Zealots alive on some level. 50 to 34 army supply. ALASTHOR's back with more Corruptors, more Caustic spraying, more Broodlord shenaniganry. Yeah, the Zealots are like, we'll attack Broodlings. They're our favorite thing to fight. Roar. Caustic spray, taking down that pylon. He gets a kill. Woo! The pylon. The Broodlords are problematic, though. The Phoenix are all dead. There's only a handful of Stalkers remaining. Mac, can you survive? This has been one heck of a marathon game for these players. I cannot believe where this started and where we are now. Oh, 60 to 16 army supply. Mac, the probes, Mac. Oof, oof. 2 Hydralisks somehow wandered their way over to this side of the map. They're gonna die, but you know, they're right-clicked on a pylon, so they're definitely gonna. Oh, they got the pylon though. Sure, that's exciting. ALASTHOR. Man, Mac, you played much better people than this before. I do not know what's going on with ALASTHOR here. Hey, he's making 4 Ultralisks. Do the Ultras have any upgrades at all? No. 0/0 non-chitinous plating, non-anabolic synthesis Ultralisks. Expanding here. Was expanding here. Dead. Expanding here. Also was expanding here. Dead. MackWinston apparently is base racing. He's decided that's the way we need to handle this. Robotic support bay. Dead. Man, this guy does not believe in upgrades. Except he does. He believes in Adrenal, Overlord speed, metabolic boost, centrifugal hooks. He's got +2 attack for his flyers at least. Mac GG's out. And ALASTHOR somehow is our winner today. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what to say about this game. ALASTHOR at the end of the game, his army consists of 4 entirely unupgraded Ultralisks, 23 Lings, 8 Brewlords with +2 attack, and 3 Mutalisks. That's his army. That's what he's got. Mack's entire main base is overrun with creep. He lost it hours ago. His natural base is in the same state. He's mined out here. He's got this base remaining. It's mined out. There's no money for Mack anymore. The unupgraded, again, unupgraded except for the adrenal upgrade. Crackling's putting in work here. I'm just mind blown. This is why I cast lower level games outside of, the very, very best players in the world like Bjorn and Rogue and Cyril and stuff. It's because you don't get games like this. You don't find yourself wondering what the players are thinking usually in those games. But yeah, these Broodlords, I think, won it. I really think they did. The Corruptors and the Broodlords. MackWinston had a hard time dealing with that combination. The Zealots just weren't trading well against the Cracklings and the Banelings and whatnot. And, man. Resources lost today. 33,000 for ALASTHOR, 30,000 for Mack. Pretty reasonable for a Zerg in a 25-minute game. I think he's pretty happy with that. But what an opening. This guy goes Extractor Pool, so we think it's Ling Pressure. Mack responds appropriately. No, it's Proxy Hatch Nidus with slow Lings inside the main. That wins. That kills the main. Like, absolutely speechless stuff here. Wow. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.